Hi guys, 18dap here and welcome to this video. Something a little bit different. It's my reaction to Doncaster Rovers FIFA 20 ratings. Let's get this video started. So guys, welcome to this video. Something a little bit different, but when the ratings got released for FIFA 20, I had a couple of questions on social media, a couple of guys asking the question if I was going to do a reaction video. So I put it onto Instagram, onto my story. It's a busy week on this channel, but thinking about doing a FIFA 20 player ratings reaction video. Do you want the video? And as you can see on screen, 96% of you said yes, so here is that video. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look through all of the squad that's on FIFA 20 that I could find, and have a look at their ratings and discuss them, agree with them, disagree with them, and yeah, just have a look through. So we're going to make a start with the lowest rated cards in the game. All of these guys, young lads, either out on loan at the minute or just kind of on the fringes. As you can see, none of them have got their player face, unfortunately, not even got a shadow. So stick with me, lads. There you go. You can thank me later. So we've got 50s, low 50s here. We've got Waters, Bucock on 50 apiece, both strikers. And then we've got Horton on 51 at left back. And then we've got McLean, centre back, at 54. As I said, these guys are either out on loan or on the fringes, not really getting into the first team or onto the matchday squad at the minute, but from what I've read, there's potential in each and every one of them, so hopefully we can see them pushing into the starting 11, or at least onto the bench in the coming months, possibly into next season. Moving on to the next set of cards, we're up to kind of the mid-50s now. We've got long bottom striker at 55. We've got Louis Jones, our third choice keeper, at the minute on 56. He's got a shadow. Stick with me, Louis. There you go, son. We'll get your face on the card. Ben Amos, left back, we've got him at 57. Now, the harsh card in this for me is Cameron John. I think, Cameron, you need to be contacting FIFA, contacting EA Sports, because 59 is a very harsh card for you on the performances at the start of this season. Pace, 75, not bad, but for me, his dribbling, his physicality, his defensive attributes are much better than what this card suggests. I'd have him mid-60s rather than 59, so that's the harsh card for me. And to finish this round of 6 off, we've got one of the lone players, Dieng, kind of our second choice keeper at the minute at 60, and then we've got Blaney at 58. And that kind of takes up the majority of the fringe players that we've got. The cards coming up are starting to get more first team players. So looking at this, we've got Madji Gomez, new signing this season, in at 60. Not really seen a lot from him this season. Looks like he's got potential, so I think at the minute a 60 is probably about right. Hopefully we can see him play a lot more this season and get a better idea as to what he's all about. Ennis, another lone player from Wolves, same as Cameron John, and another harsh rating for me. Great pace, 81, but for me, his physicality, you can't knock him off the ball. He's only got 63. Dribbling, 64. I think his touch is decent. Shooting, 60. He got goal of the month. What a strike that was. So a couple of harsh ratings on there for me. I think he should be a little bit higher than 61. Sheaf, on loan from Arsenal, he's a steady centre defensive midfielder, breaks up play quite well. 61, probably about right for League One, but would have liked to see him a little bit higher than that. And then we've got Kiwomya and Alfie May on 61 as well. Kiwomya's pace, that is ridiculous. 94 pace. For me though, Kiwomya is one of those players that's just not fulfilled his potential at Donny yet. It'd be nice to see him get a bit more game time and start bagging some goals or assisting. Came on at Ipswich, didn't really impact it that much, but he's one of those players that when he comes on, I'm wanting him to produce something special that I think he can do, but hopefully it comes one day. We will see. Alfie May, a little bit harsh on the 61, I think. Could have been a little bit higher, especially with Brad Halliday being on 63. No disrespect to Halliday, I think he's been probably our weakest link at the start of the season. Having said that though, at Ipswich he had an absolute screamer of a game. Very good performance at Ipswich. So hopefully it's just taking a while to settle in and we're starting to see the best of Halliday. But up to Ipswich, I've said at a number of occasions that Halliday was probably our weak link. So I'd probably swapped May and Halliday around. I'd have had Halliday on 61, May on 63. These 5 guys are our 5 final bronze cards. We've got Sterling on loan from Spurs on 63. Some decent stats across the board there. Lawler on 63. Could have been a little bit higher for me. He's a very good keeper, Lawler. Good shot stopper. Distribution's not too bad. Does flap a little bit on corners, but doesn't every keeper the Rovers have. And then moving up to the 64 rated, we've got Wright, Anderson and Blair. So defenders, 2 centre backs, and Blair's classed as a right back here. Right back, right mid. We'll argue that he's a right wing back. He's been playing at right back for so long. He must be getting used to the position by now. But for me, Anderson, 34 pace. It's not the greatest, but his physicality at 79, his defending at 62 is decent. And for me, he's the most underrated defender in League One at the minute. He's just been so good this season. And I think it helps that Cameron John's next to him, a good, quick defender. Last season, Anderson and Butler together, very similar defenders. But I think having Cameron John there has just given Anderson that confidence to go and attack balls. So hopefully, these stats may change by the time FIFA's released at the end of the month. But we will see when it does get released. I think Anderson deserves to be a little bit better. Moving on to the guys with silver cards, these are the last 6 players in the Rovers squad for FIFA 20. We've got Sadly at left mid on 66, Baptiste currently injured, I'm not sure how long for, on 66. Cops, one of his highest rated cards, so it just shows that he's getting better and better with age. It's going to be a very sad day when he hangs his boots up. Hopefully Cops, you never do. And then we've got new lad John Taylor on 68. Very nice looking card there. Another new lad, James, on 68, the left back. And then our best, highest rated player is Ben Whiteman, which I can't disagree with. One of the best players in League One, rated 69 with consistent stats across those 6 main areas. So with all of those, can't really grumble. A couple of the bronze ones which I thought were a little bit too low, but overall I'm quite happy with the ratings issued by EA Sports for FIFA 20. Now, there are some players in our first team squad on the website that haven't got a rating. They've not even got a card. Myron Gibbons, Lira Kasani, Anthony Greaves and Cody Pryor, all young lads on the fringes as well. If there is an update and these guys are included, I'd expect them to be kind of low to mid 50s, like 53, between 53 and 56 maybe. Again, young lads on the fringes, bags of potential. So hopefully we can see these starting to break in to the matchday squad soon. And then one final player is Donovan Daniels, recently signed on loan from Luton. Found a card from last season when he played at Blackpool. He was rated 64 centre back. Consistent stats for pace, physicality, defending, fairly standard centre back really. I don't expect anything too dissimilar to what we see there. 64 rated, something around that I reckon will be about the spot. So finally, having a look at each of the 6 main attribute areas. Our fastest player on FIFA 20 is Kiwomya. Does his own YouTube channel as well, so shout out to Alex Kiwomya and his family there, some good videos. But that pace is ridiculous, 94 pace, he is rapid. Sharpshooter goes to Sadlier. He's got 67 shooting. Now that to me shows that we are in desperate need of an out and out striker. 67 shooting is not bad, but for a team, well, we're unbeaten at the minute, which can't be grumbled at, but imagine where we would be if we had an out and out goal scorer with 70 plus, 75, 80 shooting, who knows. Pass master, none other than the man himself, Mr. Doncaster Rovers, James Coppinger. 68 passing, high stats, so that'll include long ball, short passing, crossing. So yeah, he gets the 68 overall on the passing, so he gets pass master. Moving on to best dribbler. Now there were 3 for best dribbling. I think John Taylor is on 68, Sadlier on 68 and Coppinger on 68. So I've looked at those 3 and chosen, in my opinion, the best dribbler. And for me, it's got to be Cops. His touch is unreal. Against Ipswich about 15 minutes in, he's kind of brought it down on his heel. It's just some of the touches, I'm in awe of Jamie Coppinger. So for me, he gets the best dribbler above John Taylor and Sadlier. Plus, at the end, he can produce a pass as well, which is always nice. Defensive warrior, so the best defender in our team is Baptiste. Unfortunately, he's injured, as I said earlier, not sure how long for, but he gets 65 overall for defending. For me, Tom Anderson should be up there with that as well, 65, 66 for the defending. Hopefully, as I said, there's some sort of increase on those stats based on performance levels throughout the season. And then Doncaster's Beast. So we've got the Beast for FIFA 19 is Akinfenwa. Doncaster's Beast is Tom Anderson, 79 physicality, fantastic, very happy with that, and that's about right for me. He is an absolute unit, he's a brick wall, so he gets Doncaster's Beast. And that is it for my reaction video to FIFA 20's ratings for Donny Rovers. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, big thumbs up for us please. Comments in the section down below. You may feature on comment of the week, so get those comments in. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.